Just turn
Hi.
the brightness of this camera. Sorry, we only just got the kids to bed.
Yeah. Let us know if you can hear us, all right?
All right, how we doing? Coming through all right? Zoomed in way too much there. Sorry, there's a delay at our end. Ah, perfect.
Oh, you can
Thanks,
hear us.
Eva.
Thank you.
There's always a delay with the first comments coming through.
Yeah.
For some reason. Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, hi. Hope everyone's having a good Friday.
Looking like Christmas, isn't it? A little Christmas tree somewhere. There you go. Sorry, I scheduled the stream for 8 when it was supposed to be 8:30. Yeah. It was a bit of a last minute decision to have a stream.
Oh, Kiwi Wanderers, you're in Kaiteri. Nice. I saw some whales went through there the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just know if you saw them.
Yeah.
Thanks, TJ.
It's about
Aiden, yes.
the big bottle's been finished, Aiden.
Yes, I finished the pink gin. I'm onto the original now.
I'm going to have to go back to Reefton. We're running out.
Yeah. Although Cadrona's probably closer.
Chelsea's got her eyes on the Cadrona distillery, eh?
Yeah.
To go and have a look at that one day.
Yes.
Oh, hot and sweaty today.
It's roasting here.
We're in Cromwell at the moment, and it was like 28 degrees today. Sticky as.
Yeah.
I feel like I've got this all kind of skew whiff today.
You can see our messy bed in the background.
Red light, I know, John.
Yeah.
I went into a bakery today, and there was a lady telling someone to go away because he didn't have a vaccine pass. It was a bit awkward. That was my first experience using the pass. And he was saying he wasn't going to get one, and then, yeah, strange.
Lots of people out getting their jabs today as well, eh?
Yeah, I went to the pharmacy, and it was packed full of people getting their jabs. So I guess last minute, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Shannon Stone for it. I just saw in the sign down the road, cherries and something else. They said just in peaches, maybe. Yeah.
Nice. It's my favourite time of year for fruit. Summertime is the best day.
Yeah. We've been good. Thanks, Jonesy. We've been in Central Otago for the last week. There was a bit of a lull in videos, eh? So I can't remember where you last saw us, but we went. I think we finished up in Wanaka and we got all our Christmas giveaway stuff, and then Chelsea and I had to obviously film all the videos and edit them and take all the photos and everything. So it
ended up being a massive job.
Yeah.
It's taken over our lives for the last couple of weeks, right?
And I think because of the kids, it took that bit longer. Yeah,
we just got to a point where we were like, okay, we just need to go park up somewhere where there's really not much for us to do, that we can just focus on getting them done and get them out.
So we went up to Lake Pukaki for a week and kind of stayed around there. Then we went to Mount Cook, and we were hoping to do the Hooker Valley track. And we drove up there and it rained. Yeah,
we timed it for a big storm coming through, which was great.
Like raining sideways. And so we left Mount Cook. There was just kind of, we weren't going to we have to pay for the campground up there, so we weren't going to stay for.
We paid for 2 nights and left after the first night. We were just like,
we've got to go back.
Yeah. We would have sat in the caravan all day anyway, so.
Then we went to Timaru for a bit, then Oamaru, then kind of just back through Central Otago. So we've just kind of been chilling out.
Ranfurly for a few nights.
Yeah. We didn't bother filming because we went to Timaru, but all we did was hang out and film videos and just catch up, do laundry and shopping and stuff. So we just kind of had a bit of a lull. So yeah. So you'll see the video though coming out after the Christmas giveaways. The Central Otago video will be out. So yeah, we're all out of whack at the moment. Yeah. Oh, that's all right. Rolling with the Robinsons. Off to work in 5 minutes. Other side of the world.
Yeah.
We're off to bed soon. Good evening, study boy. Evening, Mel.
Welcome, Mel. The pig route.
What? I don't know what the pig route is.
No. Haven't heard that before.
We were in Timaru and it kind of rained. Stayed at the racetrack there, the Farlap racetrack. The kids all watched a horse die,
Right,
which was pretty awkward.
Yeah.
We pulled up on Sunday morning and they had races on, just harness racing. And in the Timaru racecourse, you literally can like back your caravans up to the fence. Like you're kind of like a couple of car lengths from the fence. But we were right in front of the start string or whatever you call it for harness racing.
Yeah.
And a horse. I knew that was going to happen. And there was a horse that were all just mucking around trying to get in line. And then a horse like reared up, obviously had some sort of heart problem or aneurysm or something. And it just carked it right in front of the kids.
Yeah, they're all sitting there watching just before they go to bed. So that was a fun bedtime chat.
Yeah, we were just talking to them about how we don't really love horse racing and how it's not that great.
Yeah.
And then one died right in front of them as the like peering through the fence like this is just the horse lying on the ground thrashing around. So.
And it stopped kicking its legs, and Harvey straight away he was like, "That just died." I was like, "Oh." They were a bit slow in getting, they come and put the screen up so that people aren't watching it. And they were a bit slow in getting that up, and then the ambulance showed up, the horse trailer,
drag it in the back
with the winch on, pulled it away. It was awful.
And then it rained, and then we thought we'll go to Oamaru, and then we went to Oamaru, and it was just like muddy and rainy. And then we thought, nah, screw this, we're going to go Central Otago, and then we just like baked in the sun for a week, so it was quite nice.
It was great. Ranfurly was really nice. The pools there were great as well to cool down in.
Yeah, the local pools there.
Yeah.
There's the NZMCA park there, and it's quite dry. For those of you that have never been to New Zealand, like Otago is really dry. It's like another planet. It's cool. And we went to the school pools because it must have been 30 odd degrees, and just sat in the kids' pool for the afternoon, like, just to try and cool off.
Oh, the kids loved it though. They just wanted to go back every day after that.
It's a funny old school, like not a school pool. It's a public pool, but it's like it's open from 3 in the afternoon to like 8 at night or something. And
we got there at 3, and so did every kid from school in the region. I think
there's a funny lady there that ran it. It was $5 an adult to get in, and the kids were free. And I walked up and I said, 2 adults, please. And she said, that's $11. The girl that was like running the till, and I said, okay. 5 plus 5 is 11. Apparently in Ranfurly. But is that Ranfurly?
Yeah.
Then we went to Alexandra for a few nights, and then Cromwell. So we've had a nice little run of hot weather. It's been nice.
Yeah, it's been toasty.
Dusty though, dusty and dry. And,
It's been nice to get a bit of wind today, actually, in Lake Dunstan. Hi, Michael and Raywin.
Yeah, hi.
Oh, the Red Dragon. I love the next gen caravans. They're nice.
That's a great name for a caravan. Red Dragon. Seems to be a lot of new next gen owners, recently. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people in the comments of our Facebook giveaways that are going on saying that they've got next gens and picked them up. So we spoke to them this week, and they were just saying they're like rushed off their feet. So that's good. And heaps of delays for caravans out there still, but it's good that they're busy.
I actually saw one of their posts they put up. They've got one ready to go, available if someone is in the market for a caravan.
I've got one ready.
Yeah.
Wow. That'll get snapped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was odd, TJ. It's an odd thing to see a horse like that just die. Like, I know it happens a lot, but
happens too much in racing, right? Like, it's
and we're not big fans of like Melbourne Cup or anything like that. Just I don't know. I don't like that sort of thing. And then kind of it's a massive creature to see die, It's kind of like thud the ground when it hit it.
It was pretty sudden.
Yeah.
It's just
the other kind of really sad thing was the next race was like 15 minutes later. Like it was so well oiled to get that horse off the track.
Within 30 seconds of it dropping, the announcer was like, right, number whatever is scratched for this race, and they just carry on. It's like,
and the screens went up. The vet put it
Yeah.
down. They drag it into a trailer. The guys smooth the track out, and then
They come and dump
10,
some dirt
15
on the
minutes,
track.
it was like
Yeah.
the horse had never been there. And it was like, oh, that's. I thought the announcer stupidly. I said to Chelsea, why didn't he acknowledge and say like, oh, the poor horse? And she's saying because he's announcing the TAB, and they just go to another race, right? Because the TAB is just showing all the races around the country. So they just said, he's scratched, and where you go? And so
it's a big business. I mean, it's what
Crazy.
it comes down to, right?
Oh no, Aiden, you trying to stir up the comments? Vaccine.
Yeah.
I saw the Facebook page was a bit of a what I call a dumpster fire for the NZMCA, the people arguing with it.
There's always a lot of arguing on their Facebook page, but more so over the last few days.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems to be the way everything's going. Like, I don't know if you saw that some of the councils are saying for freedom camping sites like Auckland, and there was somewhere else down south.
And Dockside for all of this stuff
as well.
yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think you'll be able to travel without it. Even for us down here, like we have to have a vaccine pass to get home over the ferry, or we can
or a negative
test. But like to get home easily, we have to be vaccinated. So I don't know. It seems like it's just going to snowball, I think. Yeah. Hey, Bev, how are you? BMX track here we did.
Yes.
How cool was that? They actually had a club night last night.
Yeah.
And Harvey was just like out there just watching all these kids. I think he's really into it.
Yeah, he wants to join the BMX club when we go back to Taupo. He's told us. We had a big chat about when he starts school, what sort of sports does he want to do? He's been thinking about that for a few months now, and he wants to do rock climbing. There's the chalky midgets in Taupo that he wants to join, so he will do rock climbing, and he wants to do BMX as well.
He bought a skateboard this week.
Yeah, spent his pocket money at the op shop.
At the op shop, we got a cheap skateboard. So in the park over the place, it's a strange park because it's for NZMCA members, but it's run by the council in Alexandra, and it's just a kind of dusty gravel parking lot, but there's a skate park like literally right behind our caravan. We parked so we could like see them out the door. Skate park, then like one of those kids learn to cycle,
bike skills track.
Bike skills track, and then a full full BMX track behind it. So it was an awesome spot for a couple of days. And there's a playground across the road, and it's a good spot.
Yeah, it's nice and free, so you can stay there for 3 nights.
That's free.
Good. Yeah.
You just fill out a little form to say what sort of they do, have a survey form of what sort of money you've spent in the area, and I think that's just a way of like reaffirming to the council that it's worthwhile having. But yeah, interesting because it said NZMCA members only, but then it was free, so it's like, and obviously not one of their parks, but good spot to stop. Didn't even normally wet, windy and cold.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
You can't escape it at the moment, though, right? Everyone's talking about it.
And I think, like, we'll happily talk about, like, our views on it, but
it's not what you guys are here for, right?
Yeah, and we don't see this as, like, a platform to push our ideas or anything. Like, I mean, as long as you're happy and not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't want to get vaccinated, don't get vaccinated. We have our reasons for being vaccinated, and I don't want to end up in hospital. Here we go. Newbies to camping. Good evening.
Hi.
Auckland to New Plymouth. We have not done a lot of New Plymouth, eh? We went there once in the pouring rain.
I think it was our first trip in Rosie 1, right?
In our first bus.
Yeah. And it was very stormy. I think we stayed at the campground there on the water, right?
In saying that, we have done further up the coast, like with the big arches and the waterfall, and like west of Waitomo, yeah. And you got Kawhia and all those nice places up there. Raglan, I suppose we stayed at Raglan a bit. That's nice. It's kind of funny though, because it's not sort of like a coast you can just kind of drive, like you kind of come inland and go out and come in and go out. But yeah, it's not something we've done a lot of around there. We've done the east, but not really the west. we want to go home maybe that way, New Plymouth way, or
next
Yeah.
year that's up
Yeah.
there, which isn't far away now. Actually, it's quite scary.
we do want to spend some time traveling.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Sorry. I was wondering that, Aidan. Chelsea and I were talking about this the other day, and then because you do see some people saying, "Yeah, we'll do click and collect if you don't have a pass, but if you want to dine in, then you have to have the pass." So I think it's good. We've seen a handful of companies, because obviously on Instagram you're seeing all the posts from all the businesses you follow, But it is good to see that people are catering for both.
Yeah, giving the option at least.
Come and do the pickup or whatever. I guess at the end of the day, like yourself, you own a cafe, you're kind of...
Your hands are tied.
Your hands are tied, aren't they? Like, if you want to be open and yellow and not have limits, then you have to enforce vax passes. So it's kind of... Yeah. And then I suppose the problem is you cop it as well, which is a bit of a shame.
We've seen a lot of posts, actually, today of people complaining about abusive customers.
Some kids at Subway getting a hard time.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard, you're tempted to buy next gen. We'd have to buy a new vehicle
That's
if we had one as well. Yeah. We basically bought a vehicle because when we bought our vehicle, we like the look of the Ford Rangers and stuff, but they're just out of our price range at the time.
And tricky with 3 car seats too. I think we bought our Isuzu when we were pregnant with the twins.
Yeah.
And trying to plan ahead for what the capsules were all going to fit in.
But there are many tempting features of the next gens, especially the payload weight in them.
Yeah.
Bev, yeah. And I'll let you in on a secret. These went up on the 30th of November.
I got told off because they were a day early. Bronson and my mum actually both told me off.
You'd be surprised how many Christmas decorations we've had sitting in the caravan for months now.
Yes, we've been carting them
taking
around.
up a bit of space.
Harvey had fun putting them up. He made these toilet paper snowflakes, toilet paper roll snowflakes the other day. It was our fun little rainy day project.
These lights just about gave us a seizure in the middle of the night because you can't quite see those lights. Oh, I took them down. We got lights all around the roof as well. And they went into some weird flashing like strobe mode, and I woke up to that and I was like, what's going on? Yeah, Uncharted. We won't dwell on it too much. It's odd. It's it's going to be testing time, I reckon, for our businesses and stuff. I don't know. Each to their own, I suppose.
Yeah.
My reading face. Will the prizes be drawn out of a hat? We're just going to use one of those websites that goes through the comments and then randomly draws one. So, I think that's the best way to do it. Because there's a couple hundred entries on that first one. I'm not going to write all those names down in the hat.
12 times.
Oh, yeah, true. So, just use a little random...
It's a website that you can just plug the video link in and it'll pick one of the comments from the video. So nice and easy.
Good question, Bev. You need to buy a grey water roll away. Just got a wee penguin. Just me and her. Probably. The thing you want to watch with the rollaways is how much you can lift. Yeah. Like you might get a giant, like even our one.
I can't lift it.
Is ours 40 litres? But it's awkward. Like ours is wide and awkward, and if it sloshes, it's I mean, just think, I guess you've got to, if you're going to go and empty it, you got to lift it and put it in your car, or if it's full, you got to lift it, to go somewhere. So just think about that as well while you're comfortable lifting. I saw a guy the other day at the dump station had a whole lot of like 10-litre red fuel cans. The sort of things you'd see at like Mitre 10 or whatever. He had like 10 of those in his boot, and he just filled them up with grey water, but he could get them in and out of the car really easy. So he was it's a good idea as well, as long as you don't mix them up with your fresh water. Oh, g'day Claire and Sam, how are you? Oh, look at that, you bought a small camper. Good work, that's exciting. Just in time for Christmas as well.
Nice. What parts are you going to hit first?
Time to plan that. You'll love it. It's an awesome way. It's
Mhm.
an awesome way to travel. Hey, Chris, we are in Cromwell.
Yeah.
Just parked up at the Freedom Camping there.
Bronson's parents arrive in a couple of days, so we're just
Yeah.
going to hang about here.
So my parents flying to Christchurch on Saturday and hire a rental motorhome, and then they're going to work their way over here, and we got 10 days with them.
Yeah. We go do Milford and
Yeah, Queenstown,
Queenstown.
Milford, Tiano. A little bit of time off work, so yeah, we're going to hang out with them. Should be nice. Ah, Pinder's Pond. Yeah, that's on the list.
Roxborough we haven't been to yet. It's on the scratch map.
Yeah. We drove. You guys would have seen our scratch map, or maybe in the past, but we have a map with. It's got 119 locations or something.
140 something.
It's like a big map on our wall, and you scratch off the little dots when you go somewhere. And we have done like the top 2/3 are all scratched off now, which is pretty cool on the map.
Of the South Island, not of the whole country.
But we had to go to we were leaving Ranfurly to go to Alexandra, and there's a dot on St. Bathans, and there's nothing in St. Bathans. There's a lake where they used to
There's
mine.
a walk and there's a dock site for camping.
Okay, there's a walk and a piece of grass you can camp on, and a shop. But we were like, we have to drive out there to scratch it off.
We can't come back from the South Island and have missed one spot.
And we drove down a gravel road for like 15, 20 minutes.
So
Just to scratch
dusty.
it off. Yeah. We actually came inside
Everything in the caravan got covered in
dust
dust.
came through a vent somewhere.
Yep. Harvey had to give his bike a wash. It was just,
Yeah, the whole caravan was covered. But we scratched it off, which was good. We stayed there for about half an hour and then scratched it off. But
it was a neat little walk, actually. It was just too hot for us to do the full thing with the kids.
yeah. There's been a few spots like that where we have to go because we're on the map.
Naseby. Went out to Naseby, played in the playground for half an hour and drove
There's
back to
Naseby on there as well, is
Ranfurly.
it? Yeah. That's a good question. Little camper kind of follows on for that. I don't know. I think I remember in the first week we drove down a gravel driveway before we even left the North Island. We stayed somewhere in Martinborough. Do you remember we drove down that gravel under the trees by the lake? That awesome spot. Well, before we did the chasm. There's that river that.
Oh, yeah. What's it called?
It'll annoy you now. Someone's bush.
Morrison's bush, yeah.
And you camp by the river under all this native bush, and you've got like 2 k's of gravel road to get down there. And I was driving like 2 k's an hour, and I was like grumpy.
Was very corrugated, the road as well. It was just like.
But I was like, I'm going to shake this whole thing apart. We shouldn't be doing this. And now we're just like flying down gravel roads. It's probably not good for resale value. But I think it's fine. You just kind of do it, eh?
Yeah. It'll be fine as long as you don't get stuck somewhere that's no exit where you can't turn around. You're fine.
Yeah, Richard, I wouldn't be able to work in the back of because I work in the back of our truck now, so I wouldn't be able to work in a ute. I suppose I could in the summer. Oh yeah, so the vibe down here is so chill, like to the point where people. We went into a cafe in Haast, and she wasn't wearing a mask, and she like looked at me and she's like, "You don't need to wear a mask," and I was like, "Okay." But the baker I went in today, she didn't scan it. She just goes, "Can you show me your app?" And I just went like that, and she goes, "Yeah, that's cool, just the pass." So I don't know. That's my only experience with it at the moment.
I see there's already a black market for vaccine passports now for people to buy them so that they don't have to get the vaccine.
Well, they don't double. It doesn't have a photo of you, does it? Or like they don't cross-reference it.
No.
So. Hey Rose, how are you? The toilet roll stars are pretty cool, eh? I don't know if I can get them down to show you. We need to get a sponsorship from 3M next year for all the 3M hooks we have. But they're basically just you see, they're just kind of cut and then squished together, and then these ones are just cut and folded, and then you do the opposite on the other one. Pretty cool idea. Harvey's been saving toilet rolls for a while. Sorry, you can fix it. Oh, cool. Did they do that? Put the savvy level in the standard. That's cool.
Oh, neat.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, I just saw a comment about my hot tub idea.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. I always wonder how you regulate the temperature. Do you just put more cold in? Because it's like you see sometimes people light a fire under like an old clawfoot path, but
It's just slowly cook yourself.
yeah. Yeah, that's my reading face. And Chelsea said to me for years that I need glasses because I always squint.
And you just make words up. You see the first letter and you make the rest of the word up.
That's not a glasses thing.
No, but if you can't see the word and you're only picking out one letter, then it might be.
Chelsea must have told me or everyone told me for maybe 5 years I need glasses, and when I got my eyes tested, and they were all right. So I don't know. I think even I was surprised. Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm going to go and get glasses there, and they're like, your eyes are fine. Yeah, I guess you're right, Shannon, because then you get over 6.5 ton, don't you? Mm. Then you're in class 2 territory. So I don't think people, or often that's not factored in, right? The weight of the people or diesel as well. Yeah. And gear adds up, eh? The weight of Christmas decorations adds up.
You're such a Christmas Grinch. If it was up to Bronson, we'd have no decorations, no Christmas stockings. No. Yeah.
Temporary exemptions. I wondered about that today as well, Catherine. So you can get exemptions, can you? Okay. Yeah, that's good to know, I guess, for people. Having kava.
Wow.
I've not had it before.
No,
I'll just stick to beer, I think. I was confused by... I read hoping it would be a hate, but then you said later on a hat. A hat, it would be too time consuming. It would be a good, or a giant spinning wheel would be cool as well with everyone's names on it. That's an interesting question about that new rule, fixed toilets. I read, what did someone say the other day? If you just screw your portaloo to the ground, is it fixed? I think it just means that it's in a fixed position, right? And you can use it at any time. But it is interesting because a lot of van builds, you'll see people have like a slide out composting toilet, like comes out from under the bed, which is quite smart. I don't know. It's it's gets harder and harder for people, I think, which is a bit of a shame. Thinking you're going to Kingston. We've not been to Kingston either.
No.
Where's Kingston?
No.
The train was there, right? The Kingston Flyer years ago. We've not done south of Dunedin. If you draw a line between Dunedin and Queenstown, we haven't done south of that, so still got to go down and do that. Catlins and yeah. Christmas Day plans. We've got to make some, I think. Yeah,
we just found out some friends of ours that live in Taupo are going to be down in Christchurch at Christmas. And we have to meet my sister and her don't have to. We're going to meet my sister and her family in Kaikoura on the 30th.
Yeah.
So Christchurch might be a goer, and then we can visit with our friends at the same time, as long as we don't muck up their family visits.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Go to their house for Christmas Day. We don't really we'll just have a chill day.
Yeah.
We've got a few presents for the kids and stockings, and we'll try and cook a turkey probably a rolled turkey or something on the barbecue, I think, and just chill out, find somewhere nice to park. Yeah, we went out to Naseby as well, Aaron, just for a day trip.
Good playground there, the kids had fun.
That was sealed the way. Yeah, quiet little town, some cool old buildings there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Bev, what the terminology around the fixed toilet is.
Yeah, because even ours is a cassette.
Yeah.
Technically a cassette toilet.
Yeah, it's screwed
fixed,
to the wall.
Yeah.
For those of you that are overseas or don't know what we're talking about. There's some changes to the self-containment standard here in New Zealand. So to stay in places like where we are now, you have to be self-contained and you have to get this kind of certificate every 4 years, and they check that you have a certain amount of fresh water and wastewater and toilet capacity. And then they work out how many people they work it out. So you have to have a certain amount of water for 3 days, and then you get self-contained. So, a few other things you've got to do if you've got tanks and things, but they're changing the rules around toilets, I think, for the people that just chuck a toilet in the back of a car or whatever. Confusing.
Hi, Michael and Sharon.
G'day. Yeah, we just saw that today, Ian.
Hi.
Harvey was half interested. I have a feeling it might be for slightly older kids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he can't swim yet on his own, so that's probably...
He did the life jacket from there. But
yeah. Bronson's going to go.
There's a huge inflatable water park here out on the lake. Slides and obstacles and all sorts. So Harvey's eyes fell out of his head today, but there's some of the like climbing stuff. I took him on one of those, there's just like a long inflatable obstacle course, like at like a market or something we were at.
There's Christmas in the park, I think.
Yeah, but he was just like fearless but silly. Fearless, like
just throws himself off.
Yeah, you had to climb up a rope net to the top, and then you had to like turn around and drop down backwards, and he just dove head first off the top from his feet and just stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, here you go. The friends from Swindle. Oh, add that to the list right now.
Yes.
Yeah, you got Pinder's Pond marked on there.
Yeah.
Never heard of Lawrence before. Oh, yeah.
I suspect it's probably on our scratch map.
There you go. Saved it to the list.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's an awesome idea, the toilet roll. Yeah, they look neat. Excuse me. And if you get the brown toilet rolls and white ones, then you can kind of do the whole...
You threw them onto the
make
bed.
them look different.
The Thetford toilet rolls are the white ones.
Christmas, we're thinking Christchurch. We're not sure.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. 50. Yeah, good excuse to get out, I think, and see it while you can. I met someone the other day who had Alzheimer's, and they were saying they were visiting while they, still could. Yeah, a bit difficult. Kingston is by... Oh, okay. Oh, it's over this side. Okay. We'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
We're going down to Te Ao next week, so we'll have a look. See, the light keeps changing. Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Devil's Staircase. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Small child. Devil's Staircase. I'm just adding that to the list as well. Thanks. Thinking maybe because we're moving in and out and it's confusing the light. Harvey stored presents for the kids. So they're up here somewhere, aren't they, Chelsea?
Yep, hidden in the corner of the cabinets up there.
Speaking of children, here's one out of bed. Just chuck her in behind us. Yeah, I agree with that, Gina. We meet so many people out on the road that say they wish they did it earlier or that they left it too late so that they health doesn't allow them to enjoy it fully. They just maybe they wish they're like 10 years younger so they could do more mountain biking while they're out and about or do more walks or whatever. So yeah, be surprised. And you do see it a lot on the Facebook page as well of people saying like, oh, we wish we did it 10 years earlier or yeah. It's definitely should where you can. Oh, awesome. Beav's nephew's painting the Lawrence School mural and check that out. Yep, Adam, we are, yep. Lake Dunstan, just out of Cromwell. Lowburn is the place we're in. we did see the cool spot just out of Clyde where you can stay on the lake just by the dam that looked really beautiful. A lot of people have said that we should go there, but didn't look great for the kids, being right next to a massive. I'm going to use this Christmas tree as a mouse pad. How about that? Didn't look great at it. Like it's an awesome
It
looking
looks
spot.
neat, but
yeah,
a little bit worrying.
I have to watch the kids. I wondered that. I've heard of that before. One of the Kingston Flies was toured. Okay. It's good to know. Thank you. Yeah. Everyone adding stuff to their list. Oh, that is a question for you, Chelsea. Have you loved growing up with the girls? It's nice to spend a ton of time with them, for sure.
Yeah.
As irritating as it can be sometimes.
It can be hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is quite neat. I had something pop up on my memories from a year ago, and they look so different, and they've changed so much in the last.
You want to come say hello? Space Cowboy.
Oh.
Yeah, I think there's been a few times where we realized with this Christmas giveaway stuff that like that's the sort of situation, like if we're back home we'd just say, hey Mum, can you take the kids for an hour, and then we'd better film it. But like some of those videos that you'll see over the next week took us like 6 or 7 attempts because Harvey would come in and yak, and then I don't know, it's kids moving again. So yeah, it was it took us ages to film everything. So it's those sort of situations where it'd just be nice to palm them off, but that was part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have a date night when my parents are down, I think.
Palm the kids off for a bit. Get our Christmas shopping done too.
Yeah, that's another tricky thing. Buying Christmas gifts for the kids when they're with us all the time.
Yeah.
Very tired.
But
no, it's good. It's good. It's nice. Eh?
It is good. It is good. Yeah.
How's everyone enjoying the Christmas giveaway? I stupidly said to Chelsea I was going to try and reply to everyone's comments. And last night, I think
you're still getting the first giveaway comments done, and you haven't got to the end of them yet.
I think I was up to like 1 a.m. yesterday, and I was just watching some on my iPad while replying to people. And then I like swiped down to let the page refresh, and I got nowhere. So I was just like, I think we've got 300 and something notifications in the phone at the moment. So yeah, some of the replies might be a little generic.
Just don't.
Yeah.
People aren't expecting a reply. There's hundreds of comments. You do not have to reply to them all.
Yeah. So if I don't reply, don't be offended. If you tell me about your whatever question we ask, if you tell us about it and we don't respond, sorry about that. Yeah. But yeah, we've got some awesome stuff coming up over the next few weeks.
Yeah.
So our normal videos will just resume after the Christmas giveaway, just to just
to give you some time to get through it.
Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. on the road. No, not really.
It's been when we were going through, when we were on Queen Charlotte Drive, there was a motorbike that crossed the centre line as we came round a corner.
Yeah, he just about wiped out. He was right over the centre line, and we were going 10 k's an hour around a corner, and he was like his head just about hit the front of the car, or then clipped the caravan. He kind of wobbled back up and went over the road, but that's probably the only time. Yeah. We normally drive pretty slow.
Sorry for those behind us.
Yeah.
When we left Ranfurly, we got about 5 minutes down the road, and I looked in the side mirror, and our table was hanging out the side of the caravan.
We got one of those flip down tables that's screwed to the side of our caravan, and it's got 2 locks on the top, and I'd obviously left it unlocked. Yeah. And we went through like a narrow underpass for a train, and I had to like drive it down the middle of it so we wouldn't flip the table on the side. But yeah, Cool. Good to see you guys enjoying it. Yeah, just one live stream. We'll run through and draw them all, and yeah, I think it'll work quite well on a live stream, and then we'll just post it. So if you can't make the live stream, you just watch afterwards.
Yeah,
it'll be all good.
If your name comes up, just flick us a message. We'll organise getting it sent out to you.
Thanks for that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah,
some cool prizes, and we're pretty surprised with everyone that came on board, and pretty stoked.
Yeah, given what's happening around the country at the moment, it was nice to spread a little share.
We even had another company yesterday message us saying, "Oh, we missed out on the on getting in on the giveaway, so they want to do another giveaway with us next year." So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so there'll be a giveaway just before Easter.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. You have to wait and see.
Yeah, I know it's been good. Yeah, there's heaps of entries, which is good. We are getting some spammy comments saying contact to claim your prize and stuff. So
yeah,
I'm doing my best to report those as spam. It's just YouTube being a banana. And
and if you get a message from any other accounts claiming to be us saying you've won, it's not us.
Yeah, we don't need your credit card details if you win. Awesome. Glad you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah.
The questions we just came off the cuff one day in the car while we were driving because we realised we hadn't done them. Chelsea actually organised everyone. It's been a few months, organising.
It's been about, 5 months work.
Yeah. The tricky thing was just trying to get everything shipped to us so that we could actually show it in the videos, because obviously we'd stay at a campground, get a bunch of stuff shipped, and then we'd have to kind of line all these people up for the next campground. So,
and poor old Wanaka Top 10 got the raw end of the deal with the final final big pack of stuff. But
their office was just full of
it took about 10 trips of me and the office lady going back and forth, carting it all into the caravan.
I don't know if we've told you what some of those prizes are, but we'll keep them. Yeah, it's cool, Chris. I was reading through the music ones yesterday, and there's like so many bands I haven't heard of, and then so many things people were like, "Oh, this song," or like, "Oh, yeah," and I was going back and like listening to songs, and it's quite good.
And the bucket list places have been really interesting looking at as well. And people commenting on other people's ones, saying that, "Oh, yep, they'll add that to theirs as well."
Yeah, it's good to see you guys getting in, commenting on each other's comments.
Yeah.
That's a good question, Nick. No, we haven't. Wireless Nation had they had unlimited data, off-peak data during lockdown. So as long as one part of the country was in level 3, they had unlimited off-peak data. And the funny thing was, off-peak for them was all throughout the day until like 5 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock at night. And then 7 o'clock to like midnight was peak. So me working all through the day was like
off-peak.
So we've had unlimited data. Sorry, you Aucklanders have been stuck in lockdown, but we've had like unlimited data on Wireless Nation. There is some crazy limit of like 10 terabytes or something, but it's been good. So I just upload videos during the day, and we did all our like photo backups to Dropbox and all that sort of thing during the day, and then just at night, just chill out on the data. But we've run out once or twice. We've got 130 gig. Backing up photos and stuff. Like we try and keep them all in the cloud. That obviously chews a bit of data. It's good to haven't upped the plan.
No.
Yeah, imagine that. I was saying that to Chelsea, we give away a caravan, just like 10 grand cash or something.
They're in pretty high demand at the moment.
It's a good question, Uncharted. We were talking about this the other day, that like, because we're meeting more and more people out and about that see the videos, we were kind of talking about how what you guys see on the videos has to be what it's like for us. Like we don't want to have this like
we don't have the energy to pretend to be someone else.
We don't want to have this kind of persona in the videos that then you meet us and you're like, oh, they weren't anything like that in the videos. Like
we're not that highly polished Instagram worthy,
And a lot of it, yeah.
influencer.
And it's a lot of time. That's why the videos aren't perfect as
No.
well. And, you know, like, because there's not a lot of like, we're going to set this shot up and then we're all going to walk past the camera. It's just a lot of like, we're just doing stuff and we're filming it as we go. So,
we're too busy to stop what we're doing and
Yeah.
actually plan it out properly.
just look at my hair and any video I'm doing. It's like, I don't check my hair or anything. The camera doesn't have a flip screen on it, so I can't actually see myself. So
99%
Yeah.
of the time I don't bother putting makeup on before we're filming now as well.
we kind of just figured it's got to be like,
Yeah.
it's to be too hard otherwise to try and, you know. I'm sure I've met a few of you guys out there though when I've been a bit grumpy or a bit tired or hot or whatever. But yeah, it's got to be what you see is what you get, right?
Yeah. People have stopped knocking on our door at 9 a.m, which is nice.
Yeah, that's right.
Had a few people get a fright when I opened the door in my PJs.
No one's ran up and hugged me for a while. Yeah, Bev, that's like the yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, cool.
It's like a 3/4 journey, isn't it, with the pop top? I think people really like those as well because you can fit them in a standard garage. So if you've got a double garage, you can get them in because they're not as high as this. But yeah, they look quite cool.
They've got a cool range of little pop tops actually. I was looking through them the other day and they're quite neat. There's some really tidy little.
They do like the full Outback swans as well. Yeah, they're a good idea if you've got a small garage or somewhere you want to keep them. You don't have space for a big caravan. Plus, they're lighter as well. Yeah. The video outtakes. That's normally just us telling our children to be quiet. Or, yeah, should do one that one time.
I think you included one of them in one of the giveaways coming up right at the start of it.
Both
of us talking over each other.
Yeah, that happens a bit. Yeah, meet and greets. I don't know, are we that popular? Have meet and greets. Our meet and greets currently consist of people just recognizing us and coming over, but we could do. Yeah, I mean, if we're ever coming down your way as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, reach out. Hung out with a bunch of people. It's nice. Sign a photo.
Study boy.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Jonesy. Like, it's just got to be. We try not, and saying that, we try not to complain too much in the videos or moan about stuff because you've got to kind of. It's got to kind of be in perspective of where we are and what we're doing.
But then there's that balance of it's not all happy days all the time, you know, like there are negatives of being on the road and we want to be real about it and it's not all, you know, sunshine and lollipops, but
rainbows, I think.
Whatever.
We're actually working on a video. We were going to do it this side of Christmas, but we got so much on, but we were kind of talking about the things we've found hard in the last year, like kind of the realities of it. But even that's kind of tricky to kind of make it constructive.
Yeah.
And like not just like, oh, these guys that get to travel around New Zealand
and we're whinging about it.
Yeah. So we're kind of, you got that kind of balance of but I mean, for sure, we're still pretty knackered at the moment and hot and tired and, you know, sitting on the side of a lake, but it's not all perfect, you know, but yeah. Try and just be constructive, I guess, about it.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to complain. Oh, the Roma Elegance. I've not seen a Roma Elegance. Oh, thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. I think everything's really hard to get at the moment.
Yeah.
Just a bit unfortunate. Yeah. Except for that one Inside Out, one that you said they've got.
Yeah, stock. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. I hope that's what I saw. I hope I'm not.
Yeah. Just going back to sleep.
We had Piper sleep in her bed all night last night, which was a milestone. She got a special sticker this morning. And then we asked them again tonight if anyone's going to get a sticker tomorrow morning, and they said no. They were pretty blunt with us that it's not going to happen again.
And they were quite good sleepers as children, as babies, eh?
They would sleep through in the caravan every night that we were in here until we went full time. They would sleep in their bunks all night long until we went full time, and then the second we went full time, it was like, nah.
Some sort of weird sleep regression. So we all sleep in this bed together now.
Well, the girls fall asleep in our bed, and then we move them into their bunks, and they stay in there for as long as we can keep them in there, basically. End up in our bed. Not ideal. Not ideal having 4 of us in a double.
Yeah. Awesome. Yep, do it while you can. Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's a great age to do it, you know, still fit and active, hopefully, and it's you're here now, are you, Adam?
Ah.
Oh, hi. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we had a great time on the West Coast, eh? It was nice. It's if you're going now as well, it's probably still pretty quiet.
Yeah. The house pass was cool.
Yeah, take your time and cruise it. There's heaps to do, heaps of walks, so heaps to see. It's really beautiful. It's probably nice weather at the moment as well around there. Oh, Mike, I actually started filming that the other day at the office because I've been a little self-conscious maybe about filming it. I work in the back of my car for context, the back of our car, sorry. And I wanted to do a little video because lots of you ask, oh, where do you work on the road? And I wanted to do like a little video of my office setup and my internet, my power and stuff. And
we were never parked anywhere where he could film it without the people around us watching him film it.
Yeah, like seeing a tripod. And the other day we were parked by a hedge and got a hedge car caravan, and I was like, oh, this is the time, Chelsea. We had other stuff on, but I was like, I'm going to film it now. So yeah, that'll come out. I think I saw you, Adam, with the tow vehicle as well, the chimney or RAV or whatever you've got behind it, next to that other bus. I think I saw you when I pulled in. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Jay's Adventures. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that video will come out, Mike. Be another rainy day video to edit.
Once we get through all the Christmas stuff.
Yeah, a bit of a backlog. We've got lots planned it's kind of funny. I think come Christmas we're going to be ready for a break, but we've got a busy 10 days with my parents because we just wanted to kind of maximize, I guess, you know, the trips and stuff around Queenstown and
and then jumping into a trip with my sister's family straight after Christmas as well.
And now Chelsea's parents are coming down in
end of January
as well, so we're going to do the cat nuns with them right down the bottom, which is pretty exciting. So
busy couple months.
Busy, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to do that Milford area. Hopefully, it's not too busy still as well this side of Christmas. Oh, there you go, Stota RV. Not heard of Stota RV, Chris, in Nelson. I think I have seen Roma caravans out. Sota, yeah. Okay. Where are they made? Are they German or? How's your dad, Chelsea?
He's fine.
Unless you mean my dad, Bev, that had a heart attack.
My dad's fine.
Yeah. Chelsea's dad's, he's fine. So my parents are coming down and he's been doing well. He's been back out on his bike and recovering well, and they're doing the
Lake
Dunstan Trail,
on Monday.
Yep.
They'll be out on it. So I
think that's 40k ride, I think so.
Yeah, they're gonna bike to the coffee cart and back.
Yeah.
The coffee boat.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, so now he's doing well, thank you. This is kind of like something to work towards, I guess, this cycling trip down here. Oh, look at that, Mike. Could be here tomorrow. Awesome.
So exciting.
Oh, there you go. Roma's maiden. Okay. Excuse me. I think I've seen Roma actually at one of the shows we went to. Kind of like the JB and the Jurgens and those ones. They look quite well made. The ones I went into, I want to say Leisure Line maybe, that are made here in New Zealand are the same. I think they're a little bit heavier, but they felt really solid as well when we went and looked at them.
Oh, Bev might have meant my granddad.
No, she said, oops, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Chelsea's granddad's doing well, though, as well.
Yeah. The other reason why we went back home for a short time. He's good. He's good.
Got him into a better home, eh? And he's having a good time.
He's in Cambridge, and yeah, you get video updates and photo
Yeah.
updates just about every day from his carers there, and
like a private Facebook page
Yeah.
that Chelsea has access to, and they like dance into music and stuff.
Yeah.
It's quite cute.
he's having fun.
Is it packed at Lowburn? It's surprisingly not, Wayne.
No, there's the big festive fete
Yeah.
on in Cromwell tomorrow. Their big Christmas markets, I guess.
There's also
So,
I think there's a Santa parade on Sunday, I read.
Yeah. So we were expecting it to be
Yeah.
busier than what it is. But
We kind of hightailed it over here as soon as I finished work today, and then we arrived and there's lots of spots. So yeah, it might be as well that maybe people aren't going away before Christmas. That's what we're kind of hoping for Milford, that maybe people aren't going away like 2 weeks before Christmas, and that Milford and Te Anau will be a bit quieter, maybe Queenstown, but I guess we'll see. Plus the borders aren't open for Auckland yet, so we've got another 12 days before that happens, so we might be just in time to go to Queenstown. Yeah, I'd say they are. I'd say with all the shipping delays and stuff for everything. Yeah.
Oh, the Snowy River ones are nice.
We parked just next to one over winter, a Snowy River that was quite nice. Shouldn't put the mouse there. What do you forgive me for? I'm confused. Yeah. We coming from Taupo as well. We like living in Taupo, the population in winter is quite chill, and then it literally doubles in the summer. Like there's so many holiday houses there that the population
long weekends.
doubles.
Weekends, the population will double.
And we always talk about there's more. There's Aucklanders in our cafes and in our supermarket, and it's nice.
Can't find a park.
Yeah, can't park right outside the post office because the Aucklanders. But yeah, that is good for the town as well.
It is good, yeah.
Yeah, we're still busy researching the Catlins at the moment, Amanda. We're just trying to figure out all the places to go, and Shannon, who's in here as well, gave us a bunch of tips of places to go. So,
and 2 kids in a caravan have just been through there as well.
Yeah.
So
was it Nugget Point and places like that? So yeah, we got till the end of January before Chelsea's parents are here to kind of figure out what to do there and where to go. Yeah. We just send them out to you, Ray, if you want one.
Yeah.
This camera keeps changing light, hey? Yeah, if you want one, just message us on Facebook and send us your address, or on Instagram, or somewhere privately rather than just posting it. And we'll just send them out to you. We've got a stack of them somewhere. Got some envelopes somewhere. Yeah.
Hopefully we've still got some.
Yeah, so you don't need to buy them. We'll just send one out to you. Oh, welcome along.
Welcome.
Boys sleepover.
Fun.
Is that the white kiwi I see? Where's that white kiwi? Mount Bruce.
Mount Bruce, yeah.
Yeah.
Pukaha?
Is that the one from Pukaha, that white kiwi? That's quite cool. Oh, great idea, Robert. Yeah, well, we'd love to get together again.
Yeah.
For sure. Should definitely do that.
Yes, please. Please keep us posted.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. They're waiting out in the Gulf. Wow, okay.
Wow.
It's interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, here you go. Rob, we're off to Milford from Queenstown on the 13th. Oops. When are we there?
We're there. Let me have a look.
Chelsea will check now. We might be in Te Anau a bit longer than my parents because we were thinking about doing the other boat trip.
We're in Milford. We're in Te Anau 9th, 10th, 11th.
Okay, we might still be there in Te Anau. We're thinking of doing the Doubtful Sound trip as well. So, yeah.
Might see ya.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Come say hi if you spot us.
It's interesting, Bev, the shopping that's still going on. Even down here, like there were signs for limits on flour. I saw at Countdown, New World. Yeah, like limit 2 bags of flour a person, and there's like 1,000 bags of flour on the shelf. So I don't know if it's supply in New Zealand or where we get flour from, or I don't know. I just noticed flour, and I thought that was kind of odd.
Yeah, I wonder if it's people
there you go,
stocking up for Christmas.
Supply issue.
Oh, okay.
I did see signs like in New World and stuff that said, like if you just shop normally, we'll get stuff normally, but if you go crazy, it's harder for us to restock.
People go crazy with food at Christmas time anyway, don't they? Let alone during COVID.
Oh, here we go. There's strikes on, Richard. I haven't looked at the. I don't look at the news that often. Sorry. Mr.
Kiwi, yes, we will be in South Island all summer.
Yep. Probably the bottom half, but we are going back up to do Hamner Springs and Kaikoura with Chelsea's sister for a week or 6 days or something. So, yeah, mostly down the bottom, I think.
Ticking off all the rest of the places we haven't been to yet.
Oh, awesome, Amanda. That's good to know about Nugget Point. I saw some other people that are out traveling. 2 kids in a caravan on Instagram. They were there, and it looked pretty awesome. Yeah. Oh, there's a strike in the Countdown warehouse. Okay. Sure. Yeah, TJ, we've been trying to read about which one's better to do, and we can't find like a definitive.
We're just going to have to do both.
Yeah. I just have to spend the extra money and do both because they'd look quite different.
The Doubtful Sound one seems like a really long day with the kids.
Because you got the bus,
it's like
2 boat
6.5
trips
hours, yeah. But because it's broken up with the bus in the middle, I don't think it'll be too bad. Yeah.
I think the way we kind of see it is that we're not going to be in Milford probably for a while. So we will just
now's our chance, right? We're here. Might as well do it.
Oh, he flipped the question back on us.
We actually don't. We have like Dora the Explorer playing on the TV, or
some weird Lego Ninjago movie. Yeah.
Sometimes we will get audiobooks from Te Kura, which Harvey gets his school work through. So we'll download some audiobooks through that library for him to listen to while we're driving. It's mainly just what will keep the kids quiet while we're on the road.
Yeah.
Sometimes we jam out to a CD of the Wiggles. Just when we're feeling really wild.
We want to keep the girls awake. Like today when we drove, we don't want them to go to sleep, so we just crank the Wiggles. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting, Adam. Yeah, that was, there's that famous boat trip in Pelorus Sound as well. The mail run you can do.
Yeah.
We looked at that when we first came down. We're like, we've got to do the Pelorus mail run. We've got to do it. And then
we read 3.5 hours.
Oh, it might be longer than that, wasn't it?
Oh, really?
But we're like, the kids are going to get so bored. And you can't kind of enjoy it as much when you've got to watch.
Make sure they're not hassling other people.
Yeah, not leaving crumbs everywhere, The big day, but it's worth it. It's broken up. Okay.
Maybe we'll see how they go on the Milford one. And if they can't hack it on the Milford one, then we won't do helpful. Might be a nightmare.
Yeah. We'll have the grandparents on the Milford one.
Yeah.
There you go. If you have Air New Zealand points on the page. We actually got, what do you call it? Grab one, book me.
Mm.
There's a lot of deals down here at the moment on those sites. Let's see if that fixes the light. A lot of deals on those sites for pretty much every boat had deals on there. Same with the Earnslaw in Queenstown. The old.
There was a grab me for that one.
Yeah, grab me.
Grab one.
Grab one. We actually just spent all our airport points at Mitre 10 because you they're stopping that.
Yeah, I think they have stopped it now. So you have to buy a Mitre 10 voucher through the Airpoint store now and take that into Mitre 10 instead of just being able to use your card.
So we needed a bunch of stuff from
So
Mitre 10 a few weeks back. And
spent all our balance.
yeah. Yeah, Mike, we are. Yeah, for sure. That's another thing we need to research.
Don't know how yet.
We'll probably be looking at Feb, I'm guessing, next year. And we just need to do some research, whether it's a weekend there or like a
Airbnb.
We don't even know what the accommodation's like. So it might be a leave the caravan somewhere in Invercargill and go over, or we've got to figure that out. But yeah, definitely for sure. I think we'd kick ourselves if we didn't go. At least check it out. 2
kids in a caravan went over, and I think they house sat for 2 weeks. 2 weeks over there.
Did they not take the caravan down?
No.
Okay.
And it looked amazing. So many cool places.
Treat Me. Yeah.
Treat Me.
It's quite good because my parents are here, and also my brother and his girlfriend. So there'll be 6 of us plus the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we got on the Earnslaw rate. It was just easy to book. It was quite cheap. It was quite a good discount in the end. I guess it's all that pre-holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want seats on bums.
Seats on bums.
I need to go to bed. There you go, doubtful. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Okay. I'm looking forward to going down that part of the country, that road and stuff. Looks incredible. Tiana as well looks beautiful. So I think we'll hang out for a while down there before Christmas. There's something called Groupon. Yeah, seems to be worth looking. Obviously, there's date ranges where you can use them, but then, so we saw a bunch of the trips in Milford, but they all were for up to the 1st of December, and then a few weeks later, there was new trips that were up to the middle of December. So
they released another batch.
Yeah, that seemed fine.
Sometimes 40% off.
Really?
Yeah.
The other cool looking thing in Queenstown's that shark boat. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. That's a little 2-person boat with a glass canopy. It's half boat, half submarine.
It goes shooting.
It goes down under the water and pops out. That looks pretty choice.
It might be your Christmas present, I think.
He
says disappointed.
No, that would be well, spoiled.
Spoilers. Well, you asked for it to be your Christmas present. To be fair,
that would be pretty cool. Might give that a crack. Harvey keeps saying we should buy it. We went and walked around Queenstown a month or so ago, and we saw the shark boats being pulled out of the water, and he's saying, "Why don't we just buy one, Dad? Just buy just pull it behind the car. You can just buy one."
Yes. For my birthday party when I turn 5, I can take all my friends out.
He said,
turns on it.
He said, for my birthday party, we'll all wait on the beach, and then you just show up with the shark boat, and then you just take my friends out. I said, okay, cool. We looked on their website actually, and they import and sell those boats in New Zealand. They're really cool. I have no idea how much they cost, but or how you drive them. Yeah, look pretty amazing. But yeah, it should be nice down that area. I think
it'd be good.
Christmas is going to be fast approaching there by the time all this is. Yeah. So has everyone entered all 3 giveaways? I see people are still entering the original ones, which is cool.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. That I haven't actually edited them all, to be honest. I was just thinking that tonight.
I'm still working on them.
I got maybe up to day 7 there, so I better get busy tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, that is interesting, Adam? Yeah, we're the same. We've
playgrounds and op shops.
Yeah, Chelsea's been to every op shop in the South Island, I think, that we've been to. We drive into where did you drive into? Alexandra, and she's like, oh, there's the SPCA one there, there's hospice over there.
That one. Okay, I've got 4 to visit. I've got 4.
Yeah. But we've got so many cool kids books.
So many kids books. It was today we went to the Alexandra Salvation Army, and it was 10 books for $1.50. It was awesome.
We went somewhere the other day, and the lady, Chelsea bought a whole lot of stuff today, and the lady said that's $10, and we worked out it was like at least double that. So it's kind of cool. They're just are good for books. And
one of them we went into in Waimate, and the lady just gave them to us for free.
Which she wanted
a bunch of Geronimo Stilton ones. She asked me for 20 cents, and I said, I don't have any coins on me. And she goes, just take them. I'm so happy that kids are reading.
They're kind of good for some toys.
Harvey was like thrilled. He was so happy.
Yeah. But yeah, we visit a lot of playgrounds. But it's kind of cool. It's nice to go to parks and playgrounds and stuff. And yeah.
Op shops are my go-to with the kids when Bronson's working in the morning. That's what we go kill time with.
You are right, Shannon. We got a bit of time to get back to a bit of traveling. We haven't figured that out yet.
No.
We might try and see if we can sneak into Mount Cook on the way back up and do the walk, because I have
Give it another go.
Yeah. So probably just go up Mount Cook. I guess Pukaki, Mount Cook, Tekapo, somewhere.
Yeah, and then across to the coast. Yeah.
So. Yeah, Arrowtown's nice. So we went in the middle of winter and it was terrible.
It was freezing.
It was so cold. There were frozen puddles. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So I think we'll go back. Yeah. Michael, I think you've read more comments than I have in there. It's good. It was interesting to see all the music choices. I was liking those ones the other night, and the destinations. Yeah, op shops are awesome for books. Eh?
Yeah. Especially kids' books.
Yeah, Chelsea was on a bit of a rampage to collect all the Famous Five books, and she had a list on her phone. And did you get them all in the end?
We're missing number 8.
There you go.
So if anyone sees number 8 of the Famous Five series out in the trip, let's grab it for us.
They're like cool old books that, hopefully
Harvey loves them.
Harvey can give them to his kids one day.
We started off because we found a couple that were Bronson's when he was a kid that he'd hung on to. And Harvey, we read those to Harvey and he loved them. So we've been on a bit of a mission.
Yeah. Yeah, we have Study Boy. We've filmed them all. I just haven't edited them. I think I've done 7. Yeah.
You get cracking. Yep. Your parents come this weekend.
It's my job. Tomorrow night. I think I'll do the other ones. Because they're all the similar format, they're not too bad to edit, but just got to schedule them all, and all that sort of thing. But yeah. Best top shop in Mayfield.
Where's Mayfield?
Oh, Mayfield. Googling that right now.
Yeah.
6 buildings. Oh.
Nice.
We might sign off soon. I don't know about you. I'm fading, sorry. Oh, shoot. Look at my battery. 20%, sorry. Great pie shop in Arrowtown. Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that little bakery on the corner, that one. We went
there.
Yeah, it was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I haven't always used it. I used to use just the GoPro. I can't remember. There used to be a GoPro like Windows editing app, and I started with that, and then there you go, Canterbury Plains, and then just Adobe Premiere Pro, and it's probably too steep a learning curve. Like it's massive, and there's a lot going on, and it's quite frustrating to use. But it's once you get the hang of it and everything, it's quite good. I would like to maybe use Final Cut one day. Final Cut's a good program, but you have to have a Mac, so a Windows machine. So seems to work. Look at this. There's more secondhand bookshop. You're saving that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Not so much families,
Not recently, no.
No. No, there's a few out there.
We tried to meet up with 2 kids in a caravan over the last 9 months. We keep missing each other. There was a plan to meet them in Kaiteri, and then we had to go home while they were there, and then they left while we were there, and then they went back after we were going. And
Harvey has said a few times to us that he misses hanging out with other kids, so that's a bit of a shame.
Anytime we actually, when we were in Alexandra, there was a whole bunch of school kids at the skate park. And he was sitting there watching them out the window for ages. And then he went out there and he was just milling around them.
Yeah.
And they were all quite a bit older than him and, all knew each other and they were just ignoring him. And he's just milling around and, like, trying to, like, in the back of the caravan. And we were just sitting in the caravan watching out the window going, oh, please let them be kind. And then he let one of them have a go on his bike on the skate park. And then they were all mates after that. And he had all these school kids running around with him and had a great time. But
yeah, it was a little bit
we were sitting there going, oh.
A little bit awkward.
Yeah.
He's awake.
He's sleep talking.
We might sign off because I'm wanting to go to bed. I'm roasting.
So hot.
Yeah. Oh, I see, Rose. That's what you're giving me a hard time for.
Oh.
I was going to give it a crack. I just looked at my phone before. I got like 395 notifications. So, yeah, I won't be able to reply to everyone. Sorry.
Not if you want to get the other ones edited.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for entering all those draws and for sharing them around. There seems to be a bunch of new people coming across the channel as well, which is awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing the love with the companies that have got involved as well.
Yeah, it's cool. It's nice to see people in the comments saying like, "Oh, thanks to blah blah blah" as well. Because gave us a heap of free stuff. So yeah. So yeah, we will get all the Christmas giveaways out the door. We'll have a live stream in a couple of weeks, and then to draw those, and then we'll get back on with the regular schedule and play a bit of catch up of where we've been, and roll into Christmas.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate you guys coming along, giving up your Friday night.
Yeah, it's been nice chatting with you, everyone.
Yeah. Alrighty, see you later.